Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would show you my wear test of the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation as well as the Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealers. I have a wear test recorded for 3 days, but I do have my final thoughts on these products. So if you're interested in seeing what these products look on my mature oily skin with fine lines and wrinkles everywhere and how they wore on my 3-day wear test, then please keep on watching. So today is day 1 that I'm trying out the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear up to 24-hour wear and comfort transfer resistant foundation. I have mine in the color 340 Bisque N, and then I also have the Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer, and I got mine in 330N and 360N. So I thought I would do a few days of a wear test, and today's the first day. So if you're interested in seeing these products in action, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my face set. I have the Farsali liquid powder on as well as the Tarte smoothing primer. I am going to use the Becca Anti-Fatigue under eye primer under my eyes today. Today's a busy day. I am taking my kids to the beach. It's a great day to see how this is going to wear because it does say 24-hour wear transfer resistant. So let's go ahead and try this out. I've been getting a lot more requests to do more foundation and concealer wear tests for my hyperpigmentation, so I thought I would go ahead and do that. So I have mine in the color 340 Bisque N. Oh no! I got this at Ulta and he said that this was probably the right color for me. Oh no, that looks too light. Okay, let's try this. So I'm going to use my Sonia G Jumbo Base. I still need to do a review. Oh, this looks like it might work. There's a slight fragrance to it. It feels really nice on the skin. Oh, I like how this went on. So this is the side with one layer. So this is the side with one layer. This is side without. Oh, I really like it. So this could be a medium to full coverage. So let's try this with a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna put some on my beauty blender and let's see which side. Okay, this is a damp beauty blender and I can already tell that the coverage is lighter with the beauty blender. Okay, so this is a side with a light layer using a beauty blender, and I do get more coverage with the brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit more and stipple this right where I need it the most. I think I did get a good color for me. See, look at my forehead. I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't cover all of my hyperpigmentation around my eyebrows, nor does it cover all. But I think I have a solid medium full coverage on right now. Okay, so far I like it. Let's try the concealers out. So the two colors I got were in 330 Bisque and 360 Bisque, which is a little bit darker than the 340 Bisque that I got. But I thought with the hyperpigmentation, I could go a little bit darker. Now, if you don't remember, I have mature oily skin with all this hyperpigmentation. So these are the two colors I got. Let's compare them to the, oh no. Well, they said the peach would help with the discoloration. So let's go ahead and try these out on my hand. This one is the Bisque Neutral. This is the darker one, the 360, I think. Oh, look at this doe foot applicator. That is huge. So that's that color. That's the 360 Bisque N. And this one is a 330 Bisque N that I would use under my eyes and on my nose. Oh, I think those colors will work out. So let's start with the 360 and put that on my areas of hyperpigmentation. Oh, it's really peach. It does put a thin layer on, which I really like. Let's see how it works with the hyperpigmentation. My whole face is hyperpigmentation. I got some uninvited guests. And then I'm gonna use a 330. Look at it actually blending in pretty, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. So put that under my eyes. I like how thin this formula feels. Then I'm just going to use my beauty blender and blend this under my eyes. Ooh, I'm liking how that's wearing under my eyes. Okay, let me finish this and then we can take a look. Oh, it's not covering my hyperpigmentation fully, but the concealer is not as full coverage as, it's like a medium to medium full. So that's what it looks like. I don't feel like the concealer did much to conceal, but let me bring you in closer so you can see what it looks like under my eyes. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a little crepey, but my eyes are crepey. I wonder if I should have used a brush. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put powder on. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Pound Cake because this is the powder I normally use for my foundation. And I'm just gonna take that and press it into my concealer and use the excess under my eyes. And I'm not baking, I'm just pressing that into my skin. And it's already hot here. And when I took my kid to summer school this morning, it was like already 80 degrees. Okay, let me bring you in closer. So take a look. So far I'm liking how it's looking. Okay, it is 10:20. So I'll check back in a few hours. I'll probably be checking in from the beach, so you can really take a look at it. Okay, I'm gonna go put on the rest of my face and I'll see you in a few hours. Okay, it's 6:45. It's been about 9 hours since I put on this Lancome. It's not transfer proof, you can see that there. But looking in this mirror, in this phone, I think it looks good under my eyes after 9 hours, especially being at the beach. What do you guys think? Can you hear the waves? Okay, I just wanted to check in. Yeah, I think the makeup looks pretty good, but this is where my glasses were. I just wanted to show you what the beach looks like. Those are my kids out there, boogie boarding. It is day 1 of my wear test of the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer and Foundation. So this foundation, okay, it's almost 9 p.m. So I've had this on for 11 hours, but look at right here. It rubbed off from my sunglasses. But granted, I was at the beach all day. But I want to bring you in closer so you can look at the concealer under my eyes. Doesn't that look great for 11 hours? I think it's been over 11 hours. I think that looks great. I had a hat on, so we can't really tell there. It said it was non-transfer, it was transfer proof, but my glasses rubbed it off. But everywhere else, I think the foundation looks great. Yeah, I didn't even powder all day today, so what do you guys think? Okay, we'll be back with day 2 of the wear test. Okay, I'm back with day 2 of the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Octinoxate Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15, as well as the Tint Idole Wear All Over Concealer. So this is day 2. Yesterday, well, you should have seen the footage. So this is day 2. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning, so let's go ahead and do this. And I found that the best way I like to apply this is with a brush. So I'm using the Sonia G Jumbo Base from her Fusion series. And I think I did mention that it does have a slight perfume smell. Now today I have a really busy day, that's why I'm up this early. Kaya has dance in the morning and in the afternoon. So we got to go to the dance studio this morning. She has an hour-and-a-half class. Then we come back home for lunch, and then we go back and she has production where she dances a production, I'm not sure what, because this is her first year doing production with the older kids, and then she has private lessons for her solo and her duet. I feel like this color is a little light for me. Yeah, plus I got some sun yesterday, but I think this will be a good winter color, and I'm sure I'm gonna lose my sun here pretty soon because the kids go back to school soon. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a close look again. Then I'm going to use my concealers here. I have the 330 Bisque N. I think this is 330 or 038. I'll have all of these products linked down below. And I'm just gonna put the pink, the peachy stuff on my areas of hyperpigmentation. I did like how it diminished the look of the pigmentation. Now I'm not expecting it to cover fully. This is not a full wear concealer, but it says medium to full. But I don't like to look cakey, so although the foundation is a 24-hour wear, it said non-transfer proof, but yesterday it came off on my glasses. I'm sure it'll do that again today. Okay, then I'm going to, let's try it with the concealer brush. This is the Rare Beauty concealer brush. I really like how this wears under my eyes. Look at that. See how good that looks right there? Then going in with my jumbo base. Then I have my beauty blender that I'll just lightly tap. And if there are any brush marks, get that out. Then for powder, so for powder, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish today. And I have mine in the light, and I'm going to lightly dab that onto my eyes. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going back in with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake. Okay, that's what it looks like. Let's bring you in closer. I'm already sweating. I have the air conditioner on. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Okay, so it's 6:58, so let's just say it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna put on the rest of my face and I'll see you back in a few hours. I'm really liking how this is looking. See, my pores are diminished. Okay, it is about 11:30, so I've been wearing the Lancome foundation and concealer for about 4.5 hours. Let's look at my forehead. Doesn't that look pretty good? And look under my eyes. I think this looks really good under my eyes for 4.5 hours. I am starting to look a little bit oily through here. You can see my glasses mark. I'm sitting outside of my daughter's dance studio, but I thought I would show you what this looks like. I think the foundation looks great as long as I'm not having to wear a mask. And I haven't had to put on a mask yet, but what do you guys think? So far, I like it. I think the foundation, I'm liking the concealer way more than I am liking the foundation, but the foundation looks good as long as I don't wear a mask. It does look like I'm going to have to blot here pretty soon, but maybe we'll do that at the next check-in because I do have a long ass day today. Okay, I'll see you back in a few hours. Okay, it's been 6.5 hours since I put on the Lancome foundation and concealer. Let's take a look. You can see I'm starting to get oily here. But my forehead looks good. My under eyes look really good. Let's see, let me bring you in closer. My under eyes look really good. I'm really impressed with this concealer. I think my foundation looks good. It's rubbed off a little bit here because of my glasses, but overall, I think this is looking pretty good. But it is not transfer proof. Okay, let's go ahead and take a blotting paper because look at how oily I am right there. So you can see the nose pads from my glasses, but otherwise I think it looks pretty good. Okay, I'll check back in with you later this evening and we'll take another look, but so far I'm liking it. But the concealer, I'm really surprised how much I like it. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, it's been about 12 hours since I put on the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear foundation and the concealer. Let me bring you in closer. I've been sweating like a mofo. So up here the foundation is gone because I've been wiping my head, but I'm a little bit oily through here after I used the blotting paper. But do you know what I'm most interested in? This concealer looks so good under my eyes. It's wiping off right here where I had my glasses and onto here. It's not transfer proof, but I did wear a mask for 2 hours and it wore better today. It did wipe off a little bit off on my chin, but I don't know. The foundation doesn't look great right here, even though it's a 24-hour wear, but I just want to mention the concealer. It still looks really good. Look at that, 12 hours of wear. That's amazing. Okay, my third son wants to come and say hi. Say hi to the audience.
Hello. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell.
Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, let's get started with my third day of a full day wear test. I've worn this more than the 3 days, so I do have full thoughts on this, but let's go ahead and get started with this. So I have my face set. Let's go ahead and prep my skin. First, I'm gonna go in with my Versali liquid powder with my makeup every day because I do have oily skin. And I find that this does help control my oils. Not completely, but it does help a little bit. Then I'm going in with my Tarte Smoothing Primer and put this into my pores because I do have enlarged pores. I just take a little bit of that, press that in, and right here where I have some texture. And I find that this helps plug in the pores a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. Then I'm using my Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. And I noticed I've tried this concealer with and without the primer. And I just noticed that it makes it a little bit smoother because I do have some crepiness under my eyes. Okay, so I'm going in with the foundation and I'm gonna put it on my Sonia G Jumbo Base brush, and I'm going to put this on my face, put that on. This is a little bit light for me right now, but I think during the winter time it's gonna be a great color for me. It's on, and I've gotten to really like this Jumbo Base brush. I still need to do a review on these brushes, but I've been using them, so I do have thoughts on them for when I do my review. I really do like the Sonia G brushes. They're expensive and quite a investment, but it's really worth your return on investment. Okay, then I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna press that into my skin. And see, that's with one light layer. And that's enough for me because I'm gonna go in with the concealer. So for the concealer, I'm going in with the lighter one under my eyes and the peachier one on my hyperpigmentation. So I'm gonna go in like this. And it doesn't cover my hyperpigmentation entirely, but it does do a good job of blending it in so it's not so stark against my face. And I thought this peachy one would not be the right color for me, but it does end up being the correct color. Then I'm gonna take the lighter one and put this under my eyes and around my nose. And then for the under eyes, I just like to use my beauty blender and blend that in onto my eyelids. Use it as a primer. See how that really works on my under eyes? And it blends nicely. Then I'll go over the rest of my areas where I need to blend that in. And you can see here how the concealer does diminish the look of my hyperpigmentation. So that works for me because that's all I wanted to do. I don't expect a full cover up for my everyday makeup. Then I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and this one is in light. And I like to use my Wayne Goss brush, and I like to stipple that right under my eyes. Oh, let me show you what it looked like. So I powdered this side, but I didn't powder this side. See how it looks? I don't feel like it emphasizes texture or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and powder this side, and then put the rest of that powder on top. Back you up a little bit. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Huda Beauty Pound Cake, like I normally do. I'm gonna stipple that in. I don't bake, but I do like to put a lot of powder on there so that the concealer does not move. And then just blend that into the rest of my face. Do that on each side. And the pound cake does help diminish the look of my pores as well. Now, my pores start showing up more when I get oily because it does reflect the light, you know. But I do really enjoy this powder. Get this around my laugh lines and then on top of my forehead. Let me bring you in closer so we can take a look at this. See how it looks great on my forehead? Look under my eyes. Now, like I said, it doesn't take away the look of my hyperpigmentation completely, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to use highlighter to diminish the look of my hyperpigmentation. So this is what my face looks like. See how my pores look diminished? It is 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my face. I'll see you back in a few hours so you can see what this foundation and concealer looks like in a few hours. I'll see you then. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I've been wearing this foundation and concealer for 4 hours. Take a look. Take a look at my forehead. Doesn't that look good? And look, the concealer is holding up really well under my eyes. It's not settling into my fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't look crepey. It is breaking up around my nasolabial folds, but like I said, it does that all the time. But it's not settling into my laugh lines. So far, I think this is doing good. I'll see you back in a few hours to see how it continues to wear. Okay, it is now 7:30. I've been wearing this makeup for 8.5 hours. So this is day 3. Let's take a closer look. My forehead looks good. Under my eyes look good. I am greasy, but I haven't powdered at all or blotted at all today. I think this looks good. I didn't even wear my sunglasses, so I don't have the nose pad things. But let's go ahead and take a blotting paper. Let's see how this looks after I blot. So greasy. Okay, you can still see that it's broken up around my nasolabial folds, but I think this wore great. It's wearing off around my chin, but I think I've been doing this a lot today. But I think it looks great. So let's talk about these products. This foundation, the Teint Idole Ultra Wear, it's a good foundation. Is it my favorite? No, I still prefer the Dior, but I wouldn't say it's really ultra wear. I would wear this for every day, not for a long-term thing, if you know what I'm saying. Because when I do wear glasses, it does give me the nose groove marks there and across my cheek. So there's that. But the concealer, on the other hand, I think wore beautifully. Look at that. There's no creping. There's no going into my fine lines and wrinkles. I think this is worn really, really well. I'm really impressed with this Teint Idole Ultra Wear all over concealer. I don't know. I might like this more than Dior. No. I don't know. I still have to keep trying it out. Maybe I'll do one on one eye, one on the other, just to see how it wears and compares. But this is a really good concealer for those of you with mature skin. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this 3-day wear test on this foundation and concealer. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you next time.